Hey everyone, it's Ness. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me for another video. Let's get started. These are the days that I worked on the weekend. My son said I bet if I used a talkie I could catch a Mexican fish. This was when they went fishing, and then it was kind of perfect because then I was able to use this tape that Mai sent on the card that she sent me. So, you know, fishing, and then I was finally able to use this little guy, and I told him I would agree, but, you know, maybe hot Cheetos as well, because I'm pretty sure if I was a fish, I would 100% go after a hot Cheeto. We didn't have Takis, so hot Cheetos would be my jam, and then also, hot fries. Oh my gosh, I would totally snag onto a hot fry. But then this was yesterday's and I really like it. I used the shuttle art, the acrylic markers, to make like these little flowers, because like once I started putting stuff down it felt like a very flowery spread, so I just kind of dove into it and did like a bunch of flower stuff. This little guy's funny, but it was easy because all you have to do is just take the pen and then go like that to make like a little leaf, and then I just used the pink one, and because these dry like pretty much instantly, you don't have to worry about smears, you know, and then just go in a little swirl to make it look like a little rose, and then you've got your flower. So I used like a bunch of flower things. And yeah, I like it. It's very, very cute. But let's get into today. The weekend is gone, and that makes me so sad because I love the weekend. We went to go see The Naked Gun, and we really liked it. It was very funny. I like that movie because there's jokes everywhere, like everywhere. There's jokes, and you know, you could watch that movie multiple times and notice things that you didn't see the first time, because a lot of the background actors are doing stuff, and then there's like little jokes in the back, like shop names. There were even jokes in the credits, and there is an extra. There's a post-credit scene, and then there's also an extra scene at the very end after, you know, after all the credits run by. There's like the middle one, and then there's the very end one. So, yeah, if you go see it, let me know, or if you saw it, did you like it? I miss watching comedies. Like, we were having this discussion after we watched it that, like, we can't even remember the last time we watched a comedy in theater, right? Because we're just watching like comedies at home, like watching Happy Gilmore at home, but we couldn't remember the last comedy that we'd seen in theater, because we saw Fantastic Four, and honestly I can't even remember what came before that. But like just a straight comedy, not, you know, like, I guess Marvel movies are kind of comedic as well, but I don't really count those as comedies. I'm just mean like the movie is just a comedy. Yeah, I couldn't think of one that we'd seen. So it was nice, and I love comedies so much. They're definitely my favorite genre. So it was nice to be able to watch one in theater, and we went really early in the morning, and because the movie's been out for a while, we were able to watch with only 2 other people in the theater with us, so it was perfect. Because when we went to go see Fantastic Four, I had to ask the couple next to us if they could please stop talking, because the kid was sitting, so like usually Johnny and I share stuff, so we it's like Aiden, me, and then Johnny. And he doesn't like it because he doesn't like to sit next to strangers, which I get. I also don't like to sit next to strangers, but yeah, we usually share our food and then like our drink together. So just to make it easier where we're not like crossing over him, we just sit next to each other. But yeah, like I could tell that he was annoyed and they were talking so much during the movie. Like, I don't get why you have to have a conversation during the movie. Or like, do you honestly think that you aren't speaking loudly? Because you are, because you have to talk over the movie sounds, and that's very loud. And I don't know, I just got fed up. I'm fed up with these people, because normally it's like, okay, we'll just let them talk it off. Maybe they'll stop, but they never stop. And times when I've gone and asked like the workers if they can come in and do something, they just walk up and then they don't even say anything to them, like, hey, you're not allowed to talk in the movie, like scold them at the very least. They just come up and see if they're talking, which of course they're not going to be talking when they see a worker come in. So I just got fed up and I was like, hey, can you guys stop talking, please? And she got kind of annoyed. The lady got kind of annoyed, but she just gave me like a thumbs up and seemed kind of flustered that I even asked. But thankfully, with that, she did not speak throughout the entire rest of the movie. Neither of them did, which was great, and how it should be. And then Aiden ended up thanking me at the end of the movie theater because he said that he was very annoyed because it becomes distracting, because then like you can't fully concentrate on the movie. Anyways, so when we went to go see The Naked Gun, there's only 2 other people there, and we have in our theater, it's like the loungers, so the seats are really big and they recline, and because of that there's like huge gaps in between each aisle, so you can't hear if anyone's talking if they're behind you. You can only hear if people are talking if they're like right next to you. So it was nice. Okay, I want to use this one. I know we're out of spring, but you know what? Today is so hot. It's making me miss spring a lot. I know I complain about spring because with spring comes allergies and stuff like that. And right after it's summer, and I can't stand summer. But you know what? It's not as bad as summer, so we're gonna go with the spring vibes. Today's gonna be 101. We actually have an extreme heat warning today and tomorrow. And then it goes away just because it drops down to 98, which is like, okay. It's basically the same thing, people. But only above 100 do they do the extreme heat warnings. Let's try and grab a couple more. I took one and I used all of one, which I think I need to get into the habit of doing that, like picking one tape, using the stuff that's on that one tape, and not like flipping through a bunch. So I'm gonna use these 2 tapes, and then I can be done with washi. And I emptied out another washi card, so that's great too, because I'm trying to get rid of all of the pink tapes, so that way I can do a video where I'm winding up some washi, and I figured I would do it by color instead of waiting until all of the tapes are done, because the tapes I do try and like coordinate when it comes to the spread. So we'll put some of this down here. Super cute. I had a dream that we had my son's birthday party and it was like a complete disaster. And it made me feel so bad that it was a complete disaster. So now I've got to like really hope that it goes well. I'm sure it'll go well. But in my dream, we got like locked out of the area and we couldn't get back in. So basically everyone got to celebrate the birthday party except for the three of us. And we only came like right at the end, and everyone was sharing pictures with each other of it, and the three of us weren't in anything. We weren't in anything. We missed the entire thing. It was a, yeah, definite nightmare. What a random dream though to have of like a disaster birthday party. It makes me think of The Sims. In The Sims 4, I can't remember if they did this in the previous Sims, but your birthdays or your parties get graded on whether they're dull or not. And yeah, it made me think of that. Like, oh, our birthday was graded and it was great, but we didn't get to experience any of it. So that's kind of lame. Okay, let's put, I don't know. Let's see. I started doing my memory keeping stuff, so that's good. It's been having me a little bit like, I don't know, I'm having like a harder time decorating it, for some reason, and I don't know why. I'm gonna put this here. Like, I feel like I'm a lot more stuck on it, and it's ridiculous because, you know, it's just adding stickers to it. I'm gonna put this here because look, he's like looking down at all of these guys and like he's shocked by how many there are down there, and then she's just enjoying taking a picture of it. They kind of remind me of like little penguins, like if you were to go see a penguin colony and just how vast the numbers are. Let's do this little guy because you know what? It's the start of the new week. I want to do her. Although I've been having a very hard time falling asleep lately and it's the worst. So let's put little sweet dreams, and then we can put him going to school in the morning dressed up like a little wizard. He's so cute. And then let's see, let's do, they're so cute. I think I want to do this right here. It's very pretty. Nice little florals in the corner. And then, let's do this little guy. This is like my face ready for the morning, but like, you know how like you close your eyes and you're like, oh gosh, it's gonna be so hot today, and I'm not ready for that. So let's put this little guy here to cover up that little weird gap from the leftover tape. And oh, let's do this. Thinking about the simpler times of spring and how much more enjoyable it was compared to now, because now it's like hell. Okay, let's do this, and then I think maybe we should be good. Let's see. I'll grab a kitty cat from the back. Oh, these little kitties. Okay. Let's grab a cat. the couch. Let's put this little, oh no, let's put this kitty with his little bow tie. He's so cute. And these two are watching TV together. Oh, I should have put like, oh, you know what? Let's put this here to split this up a little bit. Maybe I have more shelves that I can put. If my phone picks up the AC kicking on, I apologize, but it's too hot. I can't turn it off because normally I do turn it off. I turn off the window AC 100% because that thing is so loud. But the house AC, I gotta keep it on because at least for today, just to keep the house like at a reasonable temperature, or else it'll become way too toasty in the house and it's like the worst. Let's put this like a little house scene. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, and then now I need something for over here to replace what I took away. I'm gonna put this little chair over here with the bear. I woke Aiden up at 6 o'clock this morning because that's now the time that he wants to wake up. And it's like, can you just set an alarm so I don't need to wake up at 6 o'clock? Because normally we wake up at like 7 and we get going and we leave the house at like 7:30 and it's like enough time to eat breakfast and just bounce out the house. And yeah, 6 o'clock, he's like, I want to wake up and like just hang out for a little bit. And he wants to play the Wii, or not the Wii, oh my gosh, the Switch for a little bit. And he wants to just hang out, and he ended up taking Tony downstairs. Tony is his bear. So he took Tony downstairs and Tony was on the couch. So I like to like position Tony in like different spots. It's like he moved, you know? I want to put one more thing, but I don't know what to put. I should just grab something because I'm starting to get to the point where I'm overthinking it, overanalyzing it. Should we just do this one right here? Lazy day inside, because there's no way we're going out into this blazing hot heat. Yeah, I think that's good. You know what? Because it's so hot, we should do like little suns. We'll do little suns and they'll have like little swirls. So I'll do the circles first. One more. Oh. And then let's do a swirl in the middle. Kind of look like little lemons. Okay. And then let's do some rays. Gotta change it up because I've just been doing just stripes the whole time, and I do really like it, but I don't know. I think I need to change it up, make it more exciting to look through, you know, like, ooh, I did this day, and I did this day, and I tried something different here. And this one didn't really work out, but hey, this one did. Yeah. I should have separated these a little bit more. Or maybe not. Do like a little teeny tiny ones. Kind of want like little ones in between. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot more. Okay. Do a teeny tiny one over there. It's super hot. Okay, maybe one more here. I did that one wrong. I filled it in. Now it looks like a creepy eye. It does look like a creepy eye. I'm just gonna fill it in all the way. And no one will be the wiser. Okay, I think we're pretty good. I'm just gonna do a little bit of circles in these different areas where it's harder to put something on there. All right, I think we're good. It's super cute. It's very sunny on this hot, hot day. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you like these kinds of videos and you would like to see more, subscribe, like the video, all of that super great stuff. I hope you have a really awesome day, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.